Los Angeles Lakers are the best clutch team in the NBA. They've won closer games and more of them than any other team in the league. Now for Allie LaForce and Reggie Miller and the rest of our crew, Kevin Harlan saying goodnight from New Orleans. The Lakers are the 7th seed and they'll play Denver in the first round.
How much is the Branzino?
It's market price.
CarMax has upfront pricing on cars. You can't tell me how much a fish costs?
Ma'am. Ma'am, you can't use our bathtubs.
CarMax has test drives. You can't have test baths?
How did you even get water in there?
I don't know. You tell me.
I hate this job.
Experience CarMax, and you'll never settle for anything less.
Nice. AT&T just sent me a heads up on the best plan for me. I'm all about good advice.
Mello, you give horrible advice.
Draft night 2003. Here we go. Are you sure about this, Mello?
Where does the suit end and perk begin?
Trust me, these suits are timeless classics.
Bossy boys.
What?
AT&T provides proactive recommendations so you get what's right for you.
The NBA play-in tournament on TNT.
All comes down to one game. The loser goes home. Here's Sabonis. What a play! Play for the win. How about the drama?
And the drama continues downtown Sacramento. The cowbells are out. It is a battle royale of Northern California. Once again, we welcome you from Golden One Center, home of the Sacramento Kings, and you're watching the 2024 SoFi NBA Play-In Tournament, and this place is going crazy. It's the Warriors and the Sacramento Kings, a one-game play-in to try to live another day. It's always one of the loudest buildings in the NBA. Great atmosphere. Hi, everybody. I'm Brian Anderson, along with the coach, Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Chris Haynes in just a moment. Coach, here we are. 1 year ago, we were in this series in round one. It's Kings and Warriors again.
Yeah, it's become the best rivalry in the NBA, Brian. They're a short drive apart. They're playing for the 16th time in 2 years. Last year, right here, Game 7 of the first round, the Warriors took out the Kings. Can the Kings return the favor tonight and end the Warriors season?
Still that big brother, little brother thing going. Warriors have had great success, but they have not played in 3 months, and there are significant injuries that are going to affect the matchups here tonight, Coach.
Yeah, no question. These are two different teams, Brian, than what have played in the regular season. They haven't played each other in almost 3 months.
Season series was split 2-2 as you check the starting lineups. Keon Ellis, he's new to this series, making his 16th consecutive start. Keep an eye on him. Trace Jackson Davis, the 57th pick, has earned his way into the starting lineup. Klay Thompson back in there as well. The Splash Brothers with Green and Wiggins. It's all set up. Let's get to it. James Williams, Mark Lindsay, Aaron Smith, our 3 officials. Mark Lindsay will put it in the air. Jackson Davis and Domas Sabonis will jump it up. The winner will be headed to New Orleans to take on the Pelicans, who just lost to the Lakers. That one came right down to the wire. And the way these teams go, Stan, it feels like this one might as well.
Well, the last 3 times they played this year were 1-point games. 4 games total were decided by 11 points. So, yeah, it certainly wouldn't be shocking.
Warriors get the first possession. Draymond Green, a career year from beyond the three-point arc this season, and he opens up the scoring tonight.
Yeah, and he shot almost 40% on the year, but over the last 18 games, he had only shot 29% for 3.
Keegan Murray answers, and listen to this crowd.
Well, they need Keegan Murray. They need him. With Malik Monk and Kevin Huerter out, he has got to score.
Jackson Davis with a two-handed jam. Nice feed. These two teams going in opposite directions at the end of the season. The Kings losing 7 of their last 11 games to drop out of the 6th seed down to the 9 seed that forced them into this play-in game. Now losing Huerter and losing Monk is significant for the Kings. Those are major offensive weapons. Their defense has improved, but who's going to pick up the slack scoring-wise with those two big pieces out?
Well, no question, but these are games, right? The stars have got to step up. They need Fox and Sabonis to have huge nights.
Keegan Murray again. Sabonis guarding Jackson Davis. Here's Stephen Curry. Curry cut off, finds Wiggins. Ball's moving well, and the shots are going down early.
Well, one of the reasons the Warriors have been so good late in the year, winning 10 of their last 12, Wiggins and Thompson have gotten going after having a rough start to the season.
Wiggins running the floor. Sabonis knocks it out of his hands. De'Aaron Fox gets up his first shot of the game. Warriors coming in hot, coach. They've won 10 of their last 12 and maybe playing their best basketball of the season as they want to take a look at this here for a possession. So that is an early challenge from Mike Brown. Light the lamp here. 2 minutes into this first quarter, and the Kings want the ball back.
No. I can't handle this.
Great handle takes practice.
Jewel Lloyd.
The key is balance and anticipation, so no one can steal.
Someone did steal.
Oh. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, State Farm say that.
We should watch the game.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Why always the couch? Doesn't need to go to puppy school? Get his little puppy diploma. How much have I been spending on this little guy?
When your questions about life turn into questions about money, there's Erica, the virtual financial assistant to help you spend, save, and plan smarter. Only from Bank of America. What would you like the power to do?
No flex, zone. No flex, zone. They know better. They know better. Wanna go flex.
This story is mad good.
Ice Spice? Who's that?
It's my ex, lemon lime soda.
This is intense.
I love you.
Oh, buddy, it'll be okay.
Or not.
Hey,
Welcome to Greek Tea, where we put the Greek in tea.
I need help starting my own business like you did.
Use LegalZoom. It's a fast and easy way to start your own business.
That is easy.
Yeah, LegalZoom. Now you're in business.
This isn't Charmin. No wonder I don't feel as clean.
You're Charmin Ultra Strong.
Ah, my bottom's been saved.
With its diamond weave texture, Charmin Ultra Strong cleans better with fewer sheets and less effort. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Get one free Arby's sandwich every week in April, online only. And see for yourself that Arby's sells more than roast beef. Spoiler alert, Arby's does. Arby's, we have the meat.
We need America to show Hitler can be outfought. Based on the true story, get ready for the first great action film of the year. Remember, gentlemen, try to have fun. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Rated R.
This is a travel show where I visit my fans around the world. You can't buy that kind of propaganda.
You're making it so weird.
That's what I do. That is my gift.
The NHL on TNT closes out the regular season with an action-packed doubleheader.
Massive night of hockey. Matthews really lighting it up.
Plus, we crown this year's Mr. TNT.
The second greatest trophy in all of sports.
Maple Leafs Lightning Blue Stars. Tomorrow at 6:30 on TNT.
Well, less than 2 minutes into the game, we have our first challenge Sacramento challenges the out-of-bounds call. Clearly off of Wiggins, Sacramento ball. Now, I think Sabonis got away with a foul there, but regardless, Sacramento ball.
And the story is not that they got the challenge correct, but using the challenge this early in the game, that was a tough decision there for Mike Brown.
Yeah, it seems a little early for me on an out-of-bounds call, but every team has a different philosophy, and I know there's a few teams who think you've just got to get it right, and that's the most important thing, and they got it right.
Sabonis guarded by Thompson. Late clock here as Murray drives it with 2 to shoot, and Murray, little Euro step, he missed it. And here come the Warriors. I mentioned Golden State maybe playing their best basketball of the year, but they could not escape the 10 seed as Wiggins drives, missed it. He's coming back. Fox pushed it, dribbled it off his foot. So a turnover for De'Aaron Fox. Keep an eye on Keon Ellis here. He's going to have the matchup with Curry for a good chunk of his game here tonight as Jackson Davis can't finish it there. Got away with a push there, Sabonis. And now Thompson lets it fly. Murray the rebound.
That was great effort by Klay Thompson just to come up with that loose ball. See some interesting things here. Draymond Green on Sabonis. As Keegan Murray hits another one. But that puts Trace Jackson-Davis out on the perimeter on Harrison Barnes. An unfamiliar position for him.
Murray's got 9 quick ones here. That's his 3rd three-pointer already. Here goes Wiggins. Baseline pass to Draymond Green. Hit his first, misses his second. Keon Ellis, with a 2-way player, got onto the roster, got into the rotation. Now he's a starter as Barnes goes to the hole. Oh, De'Aaron Fox flying high for the follow.
Wow. Oh. Well, Sacramento all year this year, and even last year in the playoffs, has pounded Golden State on the offensive glass.
Season series tied at 2 apiece. The Kings host this game because you go to the next layer of tiebreaker, which was division record. So Steve Kerr's team goes on the road. Watch this follow by Fox. Ooh, wow, body control there, Coach.
Trace Jackson-Davis struggling a little here. Biggest game of his young career. I don't think we're going to see a lot more of him.
Keegan Murray, again, stops on the dive. You can see his skills evolve. And a great rookie year. He's come back, and he is off to some start. 7-0 run here. Keegan Murray has 11 first-quarter points.
He's averaging about 18 in the last 9 games of the year.
Ellis at the controls. Now Fox kicks it to the corner. Keegan Murray. And that's going to be a foul on Ellis. And it'll be Golden State ball. Boy, the place was ready to pop if he hits that one.
It's a great drive by Murray, and that is a tough shot off his left leg, but he's able to knock it down.
Second year out of Iowa. All rookie first team a season ago. This year averaging a little over 15 a game. He could be a major X factor in this series. And note that Murray has picked up Stephen Curry on this side of the floor.
Well, both teams want to play size against the point guards. Wiggins guards Fox, Murray guards Curry.
Curry just put it on the glass. He was hoping for a foul. It goes anyway. Fox races back. Warriors get back defensively. Inside Sabonis, a flurry of moves, got the friendly roll. Kuminga, his first minutes on the floor, gets the Sabonis effect.
Sabonis just overpowered Kuminga there.
Early move for Steve Kerr. Jackson Davis sits. Kuminga back on. They go small. Brandon Pajemski on the floor as well.
Sabonis wants a challenge. They're not going to give up their second challenge.
Way too early for that.
Possession.
Oh, what a throw.
You notice the lineup.
Oh,
they put
got
Fox
him,
on Draymond Green. That allows them to switch all the handoffs between Draymond Green and Steph Curry. That's such a big part of the Warrior offense.
And the Warriors want to take advantage of that as Draymond Green down on the block. Strong, can't finish it. Murray with a rebound.
Wow.
Here comes Ellis. Sabonis for position. He's got it. Oh, what a pass. And knocked out of his hands. Wow, Sabonis. Beautiful pass. Ellis couldn't turn it into anything. Kuminga now. Dribbling off his foot. Kuminga gets it back. Again, taking on Sabonis. Explodes with that little mid-range jumper. Created some space. Jonathan Kuminga on the board. Murray with 11 of the first 15 for the Kings. And De'Aaron Fox chips in with 2 more.
Well, that's the first time we've seen a Fox-Sabonis pick and roll. That's a big staple of the Kings offense.
Curry fires. Sabonis the rebound. Sabonis capable, trying to go coast to coast here. Green on him, Sabonis. Backs his way in, Sabonis. Got it. Got to that left hand, that's what he wants. Steve Kerr wants to talk it over, he's upset. Barking at the officials. Kings by 7 here, second time out of the game.
Fellas, 5 minutes.
Appreciate it, man. Oh, okay, you getting that bet in before the boom, huh?
Yeah, LA all the way.
What? Oh, come on, man. You know it's Boston, baby.
KG, I understand why you said it, but it's LA.
Jay, are you serious?
You know what? It's LA.
Why are you standing up?
Because it's LA. You know what? You ain't scaring me. Let me tell you something. That ain't
Boston, Boston, Boston.
It's LA.
I've always been driven to get my money right. As a kid, I watched my mom struggle financially. Her sacrifice allowed me to pursue my dreams, to create generational wealth. I'm partnering with SoFi because they care about making your money work for your ambitions, just like my mom did for me. Recognize a generational player. Join the official bank of the NBA. SoFi. Get your money right.
Nice. AT&T just sent me a heads up on the best plan for me. I'm all about good advice.
Mello, you give horrible advice.
Draft night 2003. Here we go.
Are you sure about this, Mello?
Where does the suit end and perk begin?
Trust me, these suits are timeless classics.
Bossy boys.
What?
AT&T provides proactive recommendations so you get what's right for you.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's fly.
Michelob Ultra, superior like beer. Need to be at your best? You need an antiperspirant that goes beyond. Dove Men with 72-hour protection plus care for your skin, so you can forget your underarms and focus on being unforgettable. Dove Men, forgettable underarms, unforgettable you.
The Deli Counter, where freshly sliced tastes best and Boar's Head reigns supreme. Held to the highest culinary standards, Boar's Head is your gateway to fresh and delicious at the deli. Crafted to perfection and freshly sliced to your exacting standards. Step up to the counter, see how the deli does fresh better, and Boar's Head does it best. Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
Welcome to the Waverhood. With Wayfair, finding your style is fun.
Again, when the music starts, grab any chair. Doesn't matter if it's your outdoor style or not.
I'm sorry, Carl. This is me in chair form. I don't see it.
This one's perfect for you. But you love it.
I told you we should have done a piñata.
I explained it so many times.
Mm-hmm. They're not sitting.
You need to sit down. Wayfair, every style, every home.
Capital City, we're underway here in this play-in game. Kings by 7. We welcome in the third member of our team, Sacramento native Chris Haynes.
BA, thank you. I love Sacramento, but it's Fresno all over here. But I want to talk about De'Aaron Fox and Stephen Curry, who I spent some time with this morning. De'Aaron Fox said he stung. It stung last season, ending the way that it did. with the Warriors came in here and get to Game 7. And he said it took about a couple of months for him to gain his composure. But he said he knew that if this team was going to take the next step, that it has to go through the Warriors. As you see a transition break right here. Oh! That goes back. I'm trying, B.A. I'm trying.
That was good. That was good, Chris.
Back to what I was saying. So with Stephen Curry, I asked him, I said, De'Aaron Fox and the Kings, they're salivating on the chance to try to take you guys out. And the team, they want to be the first to kind of end this dynasty. And Steph said, listen, we've been listening to that. We've been hearing that for the last 5 years. Nothing changes on our side. We're coming in here to get a win. And he said he told his teammates not to focus on the future or whatever that may hold later down the road. Let's get this game, and then let's try to get into the playoffs.
Well, and it does bear mentioning, Warriors fans are trying to avoid this topic, rightly so, but could we be marching up to the end of this run, this great dynasty, this last 12 years? What might happen with Klay Thompson? They want to put a comma, not a period, on this game. They want to keep their season going and not have to deal with that just yet. Warriors feel like they can beat anybody going right now. The way they've been playing over the last 12 games of the regular season, they certainly have reason to be confident, but it has been an incredible run. All runs will come to an end at some point. Golden State trying to extend that window for as long as they can. Here's Stephen Curry, and he fires one up and knocks it down. So Curry hits his first 3 of the game. A brilliant 50-point performance in Game 7 on this floor last season. That was a round 1 matchup. Kings were the 3 seed last year. Warriors were the 6 seed.
You can see the way Looney's going to play Sabonis. He's going to give him jump shots, both from 3 and from the mid-range, and try to take away his passing shots.
Kuminga drive it on Murray. Met by Sabonis. Sabonis got the block. Now running the break. Fox gets some space. Hits a mid-range jumper, and the lefty out to a good start himself.
Now that's where I think Sacramento's at their best in transition with Sabonis pushing it.
De'Aaron Fox, the steal and the jam. And they've got this crowd popping early.
Well, their defense has been great, but remember, the issue for the Kings isn't their starting lineup, Ryan. It's a very, very thin bench.
It's going to be a foul on the Kings here. And now the subs will enter as we remind you on this play-in Tuesday night. The NBA on TNT is brought to you by the 3-row Kia Sorento. Built to the unstoppable, Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. Alex Len, Trey Lyles, Davion Mitchell all enter. And again, the losses to Kevin Huerter and Malik Monk have thinned out the herd a little bit for Mike Brown as Curry goes to the bench as well. Malik Monk, the top scorer off the bench in the NBA. A huge loss for the Kings. There's a chance he could come back, but they'd have to get into the playoffs, maybe even the second round, as Brandon Podziemski, one of the best rookies going, knocks down his first 3-point try.
Both the Warrior rookies were on my all-rookie teams on my ballot.
That's going to be a jump ball. Fox and Podziemski. That's quite a story for the Warriors, too. You got Podziemski, the 19th pick out of Santa Clara. You got Trace Jackson Davis out of Indiana, was the 57th pick. And to think that these two potentially could be 2 of the top 10 rookies this year in the NBA.
Well, in my mind, obviously, I think they are and should be. And you got to give Mike Dunleavy a ton of credit. It's not like you're drafting 2 guys in the lottery. To come up with those 2 guys and the production they've given the Warriors this year.
Podziemski and Fox will jump. It is Trace Jackson Davis 6. A rocky start for Jackson Davis. Here's Murray trying to keep that first quarter going. Missed that one. Ball's loose in the air, and finally Draymond Green wrestles it down. There's Paul on the floor. Green gives it right back. Kuminga posting up Murray. And turnaround, no good. Alex Len with the board.
That's not a high-quality shot.
Davion Mitchell, his minutes are up. His three-point shooting much improved.
But the three-pointers he makes usually come off passes from guys like Fox. I don't know that they want a lot of threes off the dribble.
Draymond Green, in and out. Missed his last two threes.
Well, like we said, he really hasn't shot the ball well for three over the last 18 games.
Green did have a career year from beyond the arc. 39.5% from three-point range this season. Thompson, that quick release, no good. There's Lyles with a rebound.
Well, this reminds me of last year's playoff series right now with people missing threes, BA. Last year they combined to take about 80 threes a game, and in the series the Warriors shot 32% and Sacramento shot 30%. Normally good three-point shooting teams, but they've struggled against each other.
Davion Mitchell got the foul call right there.
On a slip.
Chris Paul, yeah, I didn't see much contact.
Well, you know why you didn't see it, Brian? It was not there.
They've certainly been letting them play since the All-Star break. Fouls are down. Free throws are down as the Kings turn it over. Murray throws it into the first row. Hey, don't forget, you can make every three-pointer, steal, and assist me more with FanDuel. It's America's #1 sportsbook. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app today. Final minute and a half here of this first quarter. Both teams got off to good starts. Four shooting since. It's Green on a nice pass from Kuminga.
That's where Kuminga's at his best, when he's attacking the basket, straight line drive.
21-year-old Kuminga on the floor with 21-year-old Brandon Pajemski.
You see Kuminga now has the assignment on Fox. They like to stay as big as possible on De'Aaron Fox.
Trey Lyles in the corner on a setup by Mitchell.
Trey Lyles had a career best year from three-point range this year. A little over 38%.
Kings are 4 from 10 from the arc. Here's Draymond Green, takes the contact and scores it. Under a minute to go in this first quarter. The winner will advance and go to New Orleans for a chance to get into the playoffs. The loser is done. Mitchell, floater, short, got his own. They'll reset it now.
They came and trapped Fox before, and they're going to come again. They just didn't get there before he put the ball up.
What up?
Murray misses a three. Lynn right there. No. And it's into the hands of Mitchell. Murray fires again.
It's probably kind of watery still. What do you think?
But the problem, obviously Murray's shooting it great. We talked about it earlier. For whatever reason, the Warriors cannot keep the Sacramento team off the glass. 6 offensive rebounds already.
They turned into the 5 second chance points. Been a problem that has dogged the Warriors this year, but not so much lately in this stretch of good play, as that takes us to the end of the first quarter. Keegan Murray lights the fuse here in Sacramento. 14 first quarter points. He made 4 threes. Kings out front by 9 in quarter number 1, and you're watching the 2024 SoFi NBA Play-In Tournament.
Come on, here we go. We'll have to go with me this time.
I got the Wolves.
Don't forget about the Grizzlies.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
Only $5 Whopper Junior ×2. Double the juniors, that's your cue. One for you, one for your friends to go. JK, you hate them both, they'll never know. BK, have it your way.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. Because it's the things you make that and show what you're made of. You are a fighter, and this is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
Sounds like y'all had a fun vacation.
Amazing.
Even the lovebirds let loose.
Did Dad get a chance to chill?
Oh, yeah.
So who had the most fun?
Me.
No one does fun like Carnival.
Can't believe we pulled this off.
The Wells Fargo Active Cash Card. Earn unlimited 2% cash back on what you want, like an epic surprise party.
So when did Alice pick him up? Dave was supposed to get him.
I thought he was driving himself.
What?
You volunteered to pick him up. I don't think that happened. So can I eat some of the sandwich?
I got this.
And 2% cash back on what you need.
Thank you.
Like a ride share.
Dave was supposed to pick you up.
The Wells Fargo Active Cash Credit Card. That's real life ready.
Do you want this?
More than anything.
This is going to be a destination spot.
We can do it.
Do not be fooled by our politeness. Death is an hour end. I played so many people. I don't know where I belong anymore.
Oh, I'm in, honey.
Rose Sparks, engineered for the spontaneous. A dual-action formula with the active ingredients of Viagra and Cialis. Faster acting and long-lasting. Grab the moment. Get started at ro.co/sparks.
Ethan! How's my favorite client?
Great. I started using Schwab investing themes, so now I can easily invest in trends, like wearable tech. Trends?
All that research sounds exhausting.
Nope. Schwab's technology does the work. So if I spot an opportunity in robotics or pets, I can buy those stocks in a few clicks.
Can't be that easy.
It is with Schwab.
Schwab investing themes. 40 customizable themes, up to 25 stocks in just a few clicks.
Ready to start quarter number 2 as we take a look at Driven for Greatness presented by Jeep. How about Keegan Murray? 5 for 10 from the field. 4 of those were three-pointers. He scored 14. The rest of the Kings with 17. A moment ago, Chris Haynes with Steve Kerr.
Coach, your thoughts on the first quarter? You got to handle their defensive pressure a little bit better. They made some steals, got a couple easy buckets. We didn't get a couple loose balls, long rebounds, so all those extra points are, for them is why we're trailing right now.
Keegan Murray is getting a lot of looks. What do you got to do differently to kind of prevent that?
We missed a couple of assignments, but we got to just stay with it. This is a game of mistakes. Just try to limit them as much as possible. We'll settle into the game now. Thank you, Coach.
All right, thanks to Steve Kerr. Thank you, Chris Haynes. There have been some wild swings as the Warriors turn it over. Paul throws it out of bounds. Coach, this has been a series all year, and we were here for one of the games when the Kings on this floor in the in-season tournament covered a 24-point deficit to win that game. Monk was a star at the end of that game, but both of these teams surrendered leads and big runs back and forth.
Well, that's the volatility partly of being such high-volume three-point shooting teams. Warriors have got to take care of the ball. They're 6 turnovers already, and they've given Sacramento 6 offensive rebounds. Those two stats are the difference in the game.
Wiggins misses the 3. Harrison Barnes running with Sabonis here. Keon Ellis back on the floor. And now we got a foul on Chris Paul as Ellis was trying to cut through the lane. That'll be the second foul on Chris Paul. A free agent at season's end under the path of his career. He's 38 years of age.
How do they score with Murray and Fox on the bench? This would normally be Malik Monk's time.
Lyles drives. Late clock here. Lyles got stuck and he's fouled. Trace Jackson Davis picks up the foul. Jump straight up, and Lyles with the late clock. The shot clock was at 2 right there as Lyles goes to the line.
Looked like pretty good defense. I think they're going to say he jumped from point A to point B.
Trey Lyles.
Damn it, I suck. Three.
Now in his 9th year. He's played a few minutes against the Blazers, 19 minutes, scored 5 points. Both of these teams, Sacramento rolled over Portland in their final game of the regular season Sunday. The Warriors beat Utah, knowing they could not get out of the 10 spot though as Klay Thompson misses again. Thompson still looking for his first. He's 0 for 4, 0 for 3 from three-point range. Thompson guarding Sabonis. Sabonis gives it up. Lyles catch and shoot. And that's Kuminga who clears.
Well, both teams struggling offensively right now with their main guys off the floor.
Kuminga tries and lost the handle. Sabonis again pushing. Kicks it to Barnes in the corner. Got it.
Well, I love it when Sabonis rebounds and pushes in transition. Kings up 14. The Warriors take a timeout to talk it over.
Play NBA Pick'em Bracket Challenge today. Pick, watch, win.
Hit that pose, take that flick, check your angle, post that. Hit that pose, take that flick, check your angle, post that. Hit that pose, take that flick, check your angle, post that. Hit that pose, take that flick, check your angle, post that. Hit that pose, take that flick, check your angle, post that. Hit that pose, take that flick, check your angle, post that.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and get access to over 1,300 airport lounges. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
When you share a hotel room with your kid, you also share a bedtime with your kid. But if you get an Airbnb, you get to pick your own bedtime.
This isn't Charmin. No wonder I don't feel as clean.
Here's Charmin Ultra Strong.
Ah, my bottom's been saved.
With its diamond weave texture, Charmin Ultra Strong cleans better with fewer sheets and less effort. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Is this what you want? These crunchy ridges? Yes, coach. If you want to secure the bag, then step it up.
Does he know there's more ruffles in the pantry?
You want these chips? Keep practicing.
Royal Crispy Wraps and BK, 4 ways to flavor up your day. Break the routine with something nice. Put some spice back in your life. BK, have it your way.
So it's the playoffs. What brings you two in here today?
Why are you looking at me? Do you really have to ask?
I'm gonna knock your ass out. Mr. Sensitive.
Look, I know it can be stressful this time of year. I've been there. When great teammates build each other up, they trust that the other will be there for them when they need it the most. We're gonna do a trust fall. Stand up. You close your eyes.
I've seen one of these before.
Trust. What the?
You set me up, Doc. You set me up. I told you he was a dummy.
Push the ball. Push the ball. Okay. Try to stay below your man. No. You're good. You're good. Just stay below your man. If your man has the ball, we need ball pressure. We don't want those guys sitting there. Come on, Jay. We don't want those guys sitting there and quarterbacking their offense. Okay?
Our State Farm audio assist from Kings head coach Mark Brown, longtime Warriors assistant, and same point as you made, Stan. They want to push it. Sabonis has led that break many times.
Well, that's when they're at their best, in my opinion, is when Sabonis rebounds and busts out.
Davion Mitchell picks up the foul here, called by Aaron Smith. Mitchell's minutes elevated with the injuries. Kings are a better defensive team. Their net rating is actually better since they lost Monk and Kevin Herter, but they fell in the standings. They were in the playoffs. Pushing for the number 5 spot is Ellis, a great defender. A menace on the perimeter. He gets the strip, the 7th Warriors turnover.
That was a big-time steal there.
Ellis is becoming a dude in this league right now. He's giving him great minutes. Sabonis able to wrestle it back and lays it in.
The Warriors offense just struggling. 7 turnovers already. They're struggling offensively and they're struggling on the glass. They do not have an offensive rebound. They came in as the 4th best offensive rebounding team in the league for the Warriors.
Kings have their biggest lead as Chris Paul. Nice hit by Paul as he dribbles into one in the corner. Stephen Curry on his way back in. Biggest lead versus the Warriors all year. The last 3 times these teams met, all decided by 1 point. They have not played since January 25th, and both teams are very different from that point. Pajinski misses after hitting his first, and Looney's going to be called for the foul. Second foul on Kevon Looney. Don't forget, you can secure the bag this season with merch deals, seat upgrades, ticket giveaways, and more with your NBA ID. It's never been easier to score big with member-only benefits. Join now for free. Stephen Curry returns as the Kings lead it by 13. And coach, the Kings have kind of covered that window when they needed minutes from their bench here.
They sure did, and they did it the way we thought they needed to do it, with great defense.
Sabonis, little sidestep, gives it back. Mitchell rains one in, a high-arcing three-pointer.
And that's what we talked about earlier, Brian. Those are the threes that Mitchell can make. The ones coming off the catch.
Moses Moody on a setup from Chris Paul. We're wondering what kind of impact and what kind of playing time Moody would have in this play-in game. Another of the 21-year-olds. Mitchell feeling it, missed it. And it's going to be a loose ball foul on Lyles. And it'll be Golden State ball.
Well, Moody, look, Brian, talking about him, he's been back in rotation for 10 games, and in those 10 games, he has shot 47% from 3, and we know he's a solid guy who will take care of the ball, not going to make a lot of mistakes, and this Warrior team needs to settle down a little right now. He's a great guy to have in the game.
41-28 Kings. Winner will take on New Orleans as Moody finds Kevon Looney. A Moody to Looney hookup. So Moses Moody having an impact here as he gets minutes in this second quarter. De'Aaron Fox got Curry on him. He just rises up, missed it. Looney the rebound. Klay Thompson. Warriors trying to get Thompson going here. He's 0 for him, and now making 0 for 5. And, you know, Thompson early in that first quarter, he took a shot to the nose by Keegan Murray. I don't know if that's affecting him or not, but he is off to a rough start.
Well, he's doing everything a little too fast, in my opinion. He's got to settle down. The whole Warrior team needs to settle down. I feel like Moody and Chris Paul have helped him a lot in that regard, but the Warrior starters have not done a good job against pressure.
Moody draws the contact on a three-pointer. So Trey Lyles, there was certainly contact there. We got 3 free throws coming. As Moses Moody trying to turn the tide here.
That is the definition of a bad foul right there. Moses Moody, a good three-point shooter, but not usually getting those on the move. And to send him to the line on that shot, that is bad defense.
2 more to come for Moses Moody. Let's take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule. The SoFi Play-In Tournament continues tomorrow night on ESPN. Doubleheader. The Heat and Sixers play in the 7-8 game, and then the Hawks and Bulls from Chicago in the 9-10 game. And it concludes Friday. ESPN will have a game in the East, TNT in the West. Just go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. 2 out of 3 for Moody. And Golden State back into single digits for a deficit here on a 7-0 run as Sabonis misses the mid-range jumper. That is a story to watch. The Warriors give him those jump shots and gave it to him in the playoffs last year, and he didn't take advantage. Wiggins runs into traffic. Murray got a deflection. Another Warriors turnover. Sabonis running the floor. Looney, a handful for him, though. Missed it. And now a loose ball foul on the Warriors. Kevon Looney called for the foul.
Well, Sabonis has struggled with Kevon Looney for 2 years now to convert. He's really struggled with the entire Warrior defense. This is a guy that for 2 years has shot 60% from the floor, and against the Warriors in 15 games, barely over 50%.
Harrison Barnes re-enters for the Kings. Draymond Green back on the floor for Kevon Looney. You always know when Draymond Green's back on the floor, by the way. They'll let you know. They'll let you know. Here's Fox. Comes up short. Ellis with another offensive rebound for the Kings. That is their 8th offensive board. Sabonis inside, lays it in. No Looney, no resistance. And Sabonis scores at the basket.
Well, the Warriors' turnovers and their inability to keep Sacramento off the glass are why they're in such a hole right here.
Up top, Wiggins couldn't finish it. Fox on the move. That was deflected. Ellis says wide out. Hey, he's got it. Keon Ellis. Second year out of Alabama. A big 3. He's been a monster defensively already.
You can see Sacramento staying up in that blitz on Curry. He's averaged almost 33 points a game against them the last 2 years. They're going to try to take him out. Keon Ellis playing great. Offensive rebound on the last possession, then an assist, and then knocks down a 3.
He shoots it at 42% from three-point range. Been a great story here at age 24 at 6'5". He's given them a big boost with all the injuries as Moody hits the first. Sabonis just picked up his second foul. Thompson and Pajemski will re-enter for the Warriors.
Moody has been the best Warrior perimeter player thus far in the game, giving him a nice lift off the bench. But if they can't cure the turnover problems in the defensive rebound, they're going to struggle to get back into this.
Kings with 8 offensive rebounds. They've turned it into 7 second-chance points.
And the Warriors with 8 turnovers, the Kings have turned into 10 points.
Moody guarding Fox. Green's got Sabonis. Now Murray had that big first quarter. Left wide open. Missed it. That was Fox flying high to keep it alive, and that's going to be Kings ball.
Well, Keegan Murray's made 4 threes, and the 2 most open ones he's had, he's missed.
That's right.
So maybe that's the answer.
That's a good strategy defensively.
I remember being a college coach, working for Nick McCarchuk at Canisius, and we had to play against the great Reggie Lewis. And I couldn't believe it the first time we played him, and he said the plan was we don't guard him because he thought he shot better contested than he did wide open.
He'd be so confused how he was open. Here's Ellis again. In and out it goes. Kuminga up there tall for the rebound. 5 minutes left in this first half. Kings shooting it well, 40% from three-point range. And now Curry missed it. Fox the rebound. They want to keep pushing here. Sabonis gets deep. And Sabonis lays it in.
Well, here's the problem. Sabonis switched on to Curry. Curry shot the 3. That leaves Sabonis against Curry at the other end of the floor.
Fox knocks it out of the hands of Green. Excellent defensive play.
Here it is after he challenged the shot. Now Curry has to try to get back and defend him. Major advantage inside. But I have not liked the Warrior offense. No ball movement like we're used to seeing from the Warriors. no real patience, a lot of very difficult shots. But give the Kings defense a lot of credit. The ball pressure has been outstanding.
Well, no easy baskets for the Warriors in transition. Matter of fact, fast break points belong to the Kings, 12-0 at this point. Warriors still looking for their first bucket in transition.
Looking for their first bucket in transition and looking for their first offensive rebound despite having missed 18 shots from the field.
Warriors, the #1 rebounding team in the NBA, despite being the shortest team in the NBA. 2 to shoot. Kuminga rises up and hits it. Sweet stroke, Jonathan Kuminga. Warriors needed that one. It's a 12-point Kings lead. Steve Kerr called it an NCAA tournament field. You got one game to advance and then play another one-game opportunity. Trying to win the weekend. Lakers beat the Pelicans in the first of our doubleheader. Lakers will play the Nuggets in the playoffs as Kuminga. It's back-to-back jumpers.
Sabonis played Kuminga the way the Warriors played Sabonis. He just gave him that jump shot.
Ball control here for Sacramento. 3.5 to go. There's that mid-range jumper that Sabonis is hoping to make, knowing he's going to be given that as Kuminga again drives 3 consecutive possessions. And Jonathan Kuminga strikes on all 3. Timeout, Sacramento.
Kuminga going right at Sabonis with those 2 fouls.
Don't let me go. No. Don't let me go. No. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't you ever let me go. Don't you ever let me go.
With FanDuel, your group chat will be blowing up every game of the NBA playoffs. Because right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets guaranteed. Plus, with live betting, you can get in on all the action from tip-off to the final buzzer. It's the NBA playoffs on America's #1 sports book. New customers can bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets guaranteed.
Why always the couch? Doesn't need to go to puppy school? Get his little puppy diploma. How much have I been spending on this little guy?
When your questions about life turn into questions about money, there's Erica, the virtual financial assistant to help you spend, save, and plan smarter. Only from Bank of America. What would you like the power to do?
24 of America's fearless chefs signed up to face 24 challenges for 24 straight hours.
All new 24 and 24. Last chef standing. Sunday night at 8.
40 miles in 40 days.
Holy!
This is the ultimate challenge. I cannot do this.
Someone has to keep the train on the tracks around here.
You are not listening to me! The fate of humanity depends on it!
What? Are you telling me that if we pull this off,
Royal Crackers will be #1?
What happened to you now?
Royal Crackers. Thursdays at midnight on Adult Swim. And next day on Max.
The stage is set. All the pieces in place.
To the ones not waiting for something new.
The show every day.
An absolute bomb that was worth the wait.
And those who kept us wanting more.
That was a new star on the rise.
MLB Tuesday when TBS is here.
Big names, big stars, big moments. It's time to play ball.
Astros, Cubs. Coverage begins next Tuesday at 7 p.m. on TBS and Max.
Next Generation, presented by SoFi, the next generation in banking. And Stan, who is going to be the third scorer for the Kings? Keegan Murray is putting his name in the ring.
He sure is. He's hit 4 of them already. 14 points. We ask, who's going to make up for Herter and Monk being out? The answer is Keegan Murray, at least so far. But the big difference in this game right now, the Warriors and the Kings both shooting at about the same percentage, but the Kings with 12 more shots because of 7 offensive rebounds. The Warriors have none. And the Warriors have 8 turnovers to the Kings 3.
Wow, what a move by De'Aaron Fox. Wasn't giving that one up. And Fox hits a jumper. Davion Mitchell hit a 3 to push the Kings lead to 16. Then the Warriors went on a 7-0 run. Kings went on a little run, and Kuminga went on his own run. He misses the layup here. As De'Aaron Fox fires again, hit the backboard. And Wiggins right to Green. Stephen Curry, ball in hand. Here's Murray. Curry shakes him, gets a step. Majewski drives. Tough spot for Green to be. Up top for Kuminga. He's got Fox on him. 4 to shoot. Kuminga. And it's blocked by Ellis. Keon Ellis. What a game he's having already. And he turns it over. Majewski drives. Majewski got it with a reverse. The lefty. Chased the cleanup crew out of there. They were wiping the floor, and they barely got out of the way. Fox gets a step, back iron, now Majewski, he'll push it. Kuminga, and that's going to be a foul on De'Aaron Fox.
Oh.
The Warriors bench has given him a nice lift. Kuminga, Majewski, Moses Moody, those guys have really come in and done a nice job. The Warriors starters need to get going. On Sacramento, Brian, I'm really happy that Steph Curry's only had 4 shots so far, 22 minutes into this game.
Hey, be ready for anything. Don't miss the explosive action of All Elite Wrestling's Wednesday Night Dynamite, live at 8 on TBS. Kevin Herter has got a dynamite fit going tonight, right out of the Stan Van Gundy collection.
He did consult me on that. He gave me a call last night, gave me a couple options. That's what I chose for him.
Torn labrum, shoulder injury. He's out for the year. Won't be coming back. Possible Malik Monk, who has a knee injury, could be coming back if the Kings make a bit of a run, get to the playoffs, and then make a run. But he's really not doing any work on the floor yet, Malik Monk. Here's Ellis, and he is met by a couple of Warriors, including Curry. Harrison Barnes gets it back. 4 to shoot here. Ellis got to put one up. He goes, and he lays it in. The seas parted for him. 7 points for Ellis. Now Murray with a steal. Murray in traffic. Green takes it right back.
I'll tell you what, Murray's defense has bothered Steph Curry.
Here's Wiggins, and he's fouled. Wiggins will go to the line. Mike Brown's already used 1 challenge. That came inside the first 2 minutes of this game. Just pleading his case here is Wiggins. With a minute 12 remaining in the half, hits the first one. Stephen Curry, just 5 points in this one. Curry, just the 1 made 3-pointer. Does have an assist and rebound.